Imagine wiring hundreds of millions of dollars to build an international airport. You only discover at the end of the day there was no land, no construction, no blueprints, no runway, nothing. And this actually happened. And the man behind it, he didn't hack anyone. He didn't send spam emails. He didn't hide behind shadows. He was there. Like life, he was there. He walked into it like with confidence. And the name of this man is Emmanuel Ngude. So first off, we look at the background. So the background of this man is, well, he's a Nigerian businessman. He used to be a former director of the Union Bank of Nigeria. So one of the key advantages he had is he understood how the bank thinks. When banks are, when they think differently from, the everyday people. They have their languages. They have, they know how to use words. They know the right documents to send, the right signatures, to put into a write-up for it to make sense to another bank. So what he did was, he understood all of these authorities and, he understood the paperwork and everything. So he wasn't a street scammer, of course. He was not a street scammer. And he was someone who knew how officials, like official days are supposed to feel, how it's meant to be. So what he did was he targeted a bank called Banco No Rest. So the bank, it's one of the biggest banks in Brazil. And they were very hungry for international expansion. So they were looking for like international collaborations, expansions to make more money, of course, because it's a bank. And, they were looking for like really, really high returns, infrastructures. And, all of these were run by executives of the bank who believed the fastest deal happened behind closed doors. So they actually made a deal in closed doors. So it's not something that was actually brought out for other, non-top officials of the bank to have a say on. So Ngude, what he did, he acted like a senior bank director with an irresistible offer. So he gave them a very good offer. A brand new international airport in Abuja. That's of course Nigerian capital, backed by the Nigerian government. So what it means is, all of this deal makes sense because if it's backed by the Nigerian government, what it means for the bank is it's a very strong deal, and it's a deal that it's less likely to fail. That's what it means for the bank. And, of course, it's going to generate, they were looking at huge profits, and all paperwork was approved. Ngude said, I can actually make this happen, but you need to move fast. So, there's something about scammers. If they're trying to trick you, they want you to do it as quickly as possible. The reason for that is, when you're very fast, you're less likely to stop and think, really, really think about, okay, what I'm doing, does it make sense? Is it a scam? Is it going to be profitable? Is it this? Is it that? You're less likely to question things when you're really fast. So the scammers, they understand these things and they want you to move as quickly as possible